It's Kyle from The View, Kyle Falconer, solo artist. I'm going to be speaking to this evening. How are you?
I'm great. Um, yeah, I'm in Spain. Just it's bath time with the kids. I've just been running about with mad all day. Yeah.
Yeah, been there, done that. Know all about that kind of fun. Yep, uh-huh. Um, let's start talking about your new album because I guess that's one of the most important things of this point of this interview. So, tell me a wee bit about it. It's the one I love the most.
Um, so I've got a recording studio over in Spain with my best pal Michael Ward.
Uh-huh.
Um, we've been building it for a couple of years, and it's kind of been finalised for a year maybe, and we've not really done much in it. It's just kind of because we've both been so busy and there's not been a lot of things to do. So I thought,
Mhm.
um, my wife Laura always goes on about saying that I've got so many songs with girls' names in them, and I should do something with it. And the reason I've got so many girls' names in songs is because when I was a kid, my sister Dawn was like, we had a dog called Claudia that I wrote a song, because she didn't like me. I was the only person in the family she didn't like, and I loved her so much, and it felt like a kick in the stones. And she was like, always write songs about girls' names because that's how the Beatles do it, and like,
True.
I mean, that means that someone around the world will always appreciate it. So it's always stuck in the back of my mind. So
Uh-huh.
I didn't realise that I'd always had so many girls' names in songs, and I think it's probably I don't even know if it's every album, but it's probably every album that I've ever released.
Uh-huh.
Um, I've got a girl's name in it, but yeah,
So obviously
I didn't
Claudia was the
realise. So
dog,
yeah,
but
that's how that happened.
are the rest of them, are they
Yeah.
fictional? Are they all based on real people?
Um, uh, well, Lillian is based on Los Angeles. That was like a fake name for LA.
Right.
But sort of that was my letter to America. Blondie was called Blondie because it sounded like we used to have it. It used to go, "Tugga, tugga, 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 tugga." So we used to call it that for a reference name. Um, Five Rebecca's. The name in fact, I wrote Five Rebecca's because I knew loads of people called Rebecca, and my niece Rebecca, one of my best pals, she was like, and then with my history teacher Rebecca, and everyone, I was like at one point in my life, I was like, oh my god, I know so many Rebeccas. So yeah, I suppose you could say that I know some people called some stuff, but Grace was Pete's next door neighbour that gave us a lot of shit when we were having parties at his house. So yeah, there's a few of them I know, but they're not all love letters. It's not. Some of
Yeah.
them are like sort of hate letters.
Uh-huh. And you mentioned this place. So this is it a recording studio, did you say, or is it a sort of I thought it was like a songwriting kind of retreat or something. I don't know if I picked that up wrong when I was watching something on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah, it's a songwriting camp, but we run a songwriting camp, but we have a recording studio as well.
Oh, okay.
So so me and my family's been living there for like 6 months trying to find a house. We finally got a house, so we've moved out of there, but
Oh, okay.
it's in the middle of nowhere. So like living there with kids has been quite tough. Like for 6 months trying to find a house trying to buy a house in Spain's complicated. So
Uh-huh.
it's been crazy. So we're finally settled now, but it's great for it's I mean, we have like 30 people there at a time. We've got Justin Hawkins from Adaptness next in a couple, not this month, but
Uh-huh.
April, and then we've got Jamie Webster. We've got Jamie Webster doing a couple, and then we've got Softplay. We've got Danny McNamara from Embrace.
Oh,
Got tons
wow.
of people. It's like non-stop.
Uh-huh.
Um,
And
got
so is the
Glass
idea that,
Vegas.
sorry, is the
No, you
idea
go.
that folk come over there and there's like a kind of master class type thing?
No, not really.
No.
It's more like people. So not. I got the idea years ago when I was in Thailand from this. I used to record in Karma Studios, um, and I was there all the time for a
Uh-huh.
few years. And there was always these young kids out playing guitars, and I was like, "What are you guys doing here?" I thought I was at the studio. They went, "Oh, we're in the studio down there, and we're doing a songwriting camp."
Hmm.
And I was like, "What the hell is that?" I'd never heard of it.
Uh-huh.
So then I've done a bit of inquiries about it. I spoke to my pal Mikey Ward, and I was like, "Look, let's do this. Let's just go over there and do it." But him being ADHD, me being like ADHD, and then we just went, "Let's just do it." Yeah, Daddy's gonna call, baby. Daddy's gonna put a phone call. Go and get a yogurt drink. Yes,
That was very
so I
responsible. You
just
didn't
fell
say
asleep in the
go and get a
car.
Mars bar.
Yeah. Nah. My kids are pretty good. They don't really. I mean, they like their sweets, but they know they're not allowed them like this time of night. But yeah, the 2-6. Sorry,
No
you're a
worries.
pest. Bring the girls one up as well. You go. Oh, shit. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, give them to mummy. I'll get you more jammies. Give them to mummy. Give them to mum, Jet. Up you go. Jet, look. Jet, look. Jet, look. Jet. Wait, I've got more for you. Wait there. Oh, God. Sorry about this.
Don't worry,
Jet,
honestly, I'm so sorry.
Jet, look. There's more jammies. Go and get them on. Here you go. Good boy. You spilt something. It's fine, I'll just stay upstairs, please. Oh, start there. 2-6. Just spilt pickle just all over the place.
God,
Right, guys,
all
when they stay
things.
upstairs, please. Right. Sorry. Right. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah,
Mhm.
um so it's and anyway, so all of these songwriting camps do like if Universal put it on or Sony or whatever, they all do all these publishing labels put them on and it's cost a fortune and it's basically published writers. So
Mhm.
and it'll be people that are completely advanced and they'll all be there to write a certain song. But our one is it doesn't matter where you're from or what you've done. Winnie, darling, no. Um, it doesn't
Mhm.
matter where you're from or what you're doing. Everyone gets a shot. So if you're a poet, if you can't play anything, or if
Mhm.
you just want to do it, everyone comes and sort of learns how to do it together. And
Sounds amazing.
it's like, but I think that's the difference from our one. There's no like, there's no. It's democratic. You know what I mean? It's
Uh-huh.
not like you've got to be a certain standard. And I think that's what when people come there, it sometimes takes people a wee while to get out of their shell because they'll be like somebody that's been playing the guitar all their life, or somebody's just started playing, and but
Mhm.
then they can't do tricks, or they're too shy, and they'll be like, oh, let's join up together, and then it becomes a thing, and then we do a big gig at the end of it, and everyone, and then whoever it is, say we had Carol Barat from the Libertines, or we have
Uh-huh.
John McClure from Rev and the Makers, we've got Mystery Jets, and everyone's helping each
Mhm.
other out, and they're coming to see their hero, and then write with them, and then
Mhm.
it's class, man. It's great.
Sounds brilliant, and it sounds quite kind of, as you say, a little bit different to probably a lot of the other kind of things that go on. So that is pretty awesome. Um, so obviously you're heading out on tour, but you're just kind of done a small like record shops and stuff, didn't you? You were all over the place just recently.
Yeah.
So you're starting the tour
Yeah,
for sure
we're done
in
like close.
Inverness.
Yeah, um, yeah, we start on the 7th in Inverness. I'm doing the tour with my best pal Drew and Neve. They're like a couple, so we're doing. When I first done the album, it was supposed to be sort of countrified. We were going to like countrify the songs and make them all harmonies and lap steel and all that, but it
Uh-huh.
didn't end up turning out like that. But that's who's going to be in the band. There's going to be a 3-piece, and we're just going to
Ah,
like be
cool.
playing different instruments and just passing it about and making it cool.
Uh-huh.
But that's what the songs are about. If people are coming to it's about the songs. It's not about coming to a view gig. It's about appreciating the songs and
Hmm.
like dissecting. And I'll be chatting about how they were written and all that
Oh,
stuff. You know what I
right,
mean?
okay.
So it's a different kind of show.
Uh-huh. Do you think, like obviously they mentioned the view. What's it like in comparison to standing, on the stage at Transmit or something, and then going back to seeing the whites of folks' eyes in a smaller venue? Does it give you the same satisfaction or more?
I suppose it's more like a transcendent thing when you're playing and when you're playing in front of 40, 50,000 people. It's you kind of disconnect from the audience. You're
Yeah.
kind of there with your band and you're
Hmm.
feeling it together on the stage. It's a big stage.
Yeah.
But when you're in the venue in front and seeing people, it's like you kind of make connections with. You can maybe make eye contact and you see people appreciating it, and it's like it's a different feeling, and you feel like you could deliver the song. You could
Hmm.
deliver the song the way it was initially written,
Hmm.
rather than just going and screaming and fucking feeling the electricity running through your body.
Uh-huh.
It's a different kind of vibe, and you feel like you've got more. There's more. It's more soulful and more, I suppose, more meaningful and passionate, and like you sort of dissect your own lyrics when you're sitting in a small venue. You can sort of
Uh-huh.
think about it, and it's more like you go, "Oh, that was." You feel sort of it's more of an achievement, I would say,
Uh-huh.
when you're playing in a smaller venue. It
Yeah.
feels like feel more connected to the audience.
Yeah. Do you feel that these are like your way back in the day when the View first started and all the guys and the girls that were following the band, are these the same people then watching you now, do you think? Or do you think you've like moved into a different, you've got different people maybe listening?
I don't know. It's still the same like we've still got some fun mad fans that follow everywhere, but I think it is a new generation of it's more like kids that come and see when I'm not kids, but like 20-year-olds, maybe
All right.
like 19 people that were too young to come to see her.
Uh-huh.
Maybe because when the view split up in like 2009, people couldn't come to see her, and they're maybe just getting to an age where they were allowed to see her. And now, so
Yeah.
like they're all 7 years later, they're maybe like 20 or something now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because before they were maybe 12 into the gig. So I
Uh-huh.
think it's more like sort of a younger audience. You still got like the old people that are at the back, but like, it's more like
Oh,
it's sort of
cheers for
younger.
that. I'll not take that
Yeah,
personally.
that's the
Um, yeah, so well, that's interesting. You're saying that it's kind of maybe a kind of younger folk coming through. Um, do you still have kind of links with Dundee? Do you still sort of go back, or have you kind of just tried to?
um, I mean, I've moved away from Dundee when I was like 19, and then I lived in London for about 10 years, and I lived in Glasgow for a couple of years. I've lived in Liverpool, America. Um, my parents died when I was younger in Dundee, so like it's not really much. I mean, when I moved back there, it was by fluke because I met Laura and the lass, my wife, and then we had a kid, and then we kind of needed help for my sisters and older because I've got older sisters, so like
Hmm.
they were kind of like my mums when I was younger. So
Yeah,
I was kind of like wanting to stay close to home, but we moved to LA. No, I love Dundee, but it's not as I've never really. It's I think it's the mentality of Dundee. I mean, all my pals and that are still all doing the same thing. It's not really
yeah,
forward moving.
yeah.
It's great. It's a great place. I love going back, and I was there. I lived there for a couple of years, but I was don't know because my work's all over the place. So for
Hmm.
me to get anywhere from Dundee is hard. So if
Hmm.
I'm in London or if I'm in and I'm in Spain all the time, I've got you. There's no airport in Dundee, so I was traveling all the time. So it's
Aye.
just that's why we've moved. That's why we moved to Spain because it's
Uh-huh.
I've always loved Spain's like been calling on me since I was like 12. I love it. I love this. I'm quite a depressive in the the bad weather, so I like to
Hmm.
like just follow the sun.
Aye.
It just keeps me happy. Yeah.
You wouldn't know that from your Dundee skin tone, but
Yeah.
um, so I wanted to just ask you quickly about the musical that you did. The what was it again? No Love Songs. That was quite a
Yeah.
well, it must have been a pretty personal thing to do. What kind of made you decide to do that?
Um, because well, me and when I first met Laura, the reason that we started kind of speaking, like getting in depth and falling in love and stuff, is because